Welcome all to my YouTube channel Shweta Gupta Chemistry Classes. As in 11th we are doing problems involving mole concept in solutions. So earlier we have done till molarity. So molarity is the number of moles of solute upon volume of solution in liters. Now if a solution is having molarity M1 and volume V1. A solution is there and this solution is having molarity M1 and the volume of the solution is V1. Now, if you add another substance or if you add water to this solution, if you dilute this solution, then the volume also changes. If you dilute this solution, that is if you add water to this solution, then the volume will also change. So the volume V1 will now become volume V2 and there will be a new molarity. That new molarity is M2. So before dilution, the molarity was M1 and the volume was V1. And after adding water, that is after dilution, the volume is V2 and the new molarity is M2. So if this happens, then there is a relationship between these two. So a new equation comes that is known as the molarity equation, and here M1V1 will be equals to M2V2. So this is a new formula. So based on this formula, now we will be doing one numerical. M1V1 is equals to M2V2. So children, when does it comes? It comes if you have more than one volume. Then this formula will be used, or in case of dilution it will be used. So now one numerical is there. Calculate molarity of the solutions obtained. You need to find out the molarity of solution that is obtained if 500 ml of a 5m solution is diluted to 1500 ml. Now children, you all can see 500 ml is the volume. So if I will write it V1 of, if 500 ml of 5m solution, it will be the first molarity, capital M is molarity, M1. It is diluted to 1500 ml. So it is V2. Children, it is V2. So V1, M1, V2. What you need to find out? The molarity of the solution that is formed after dilution. So the formula is M1V1 is equals to M2V2. The simple way to find these numericals is if you are provided with three values, two will be volumes and one molarity, then it is simple that you have to put this formula M1V1 is equals to M2V2, where M1V1 is before dilution and M2V2 is after the dilution. So M1 is 5m into V1 is 500, M2 you need to find, and V2 is 1500 ml. So we have put this value 1500 ml. So M2 came out to be 1.66 ml. Now the next one is mole fraction. Mole fraction. Mole fraction, suppose you have a solution and in the solution you have, suppose you have sugar in water. So sugar is a solute and water is a solvent. If you name sugar as A and water as B, that is a solute as A and solvent as B, then question is what is the mole fraction of A, that is what is the mole fraction of the salt or sugar that the solute you have added. So the mole fraction of sugar or the salt or mole fraction of solute A is equals to number of mole of A divided by number of mole of A plus number of mole of B. Children, here the one whose mole fraction is to be calculated, that quantities number of that ones number of moles should be in the numerator, and so the formula will be what? The formula will be what, children? Formula is mole fraction of A is equals to number of moles of A upon number of moles of A plus number of moles of B. That is, these are the number of mole of the solution. That is total number of mole of the solution. Solution is made by mixing solute and solvent, where A is the solute, B is the solvent. So it is a number of mole of the solution. Total number of mole of solution will be number of mole of solute plus number of mole of solvent. The one whose mole fraction is to be calculated, that number of mole will be written in that numerator. So mole fraction of solute is equal to mole fraction of solute upon mole fraction of solute plus mole fraction of solvent. Now if you need to find out the mole fraction of the solvent, then number of mole of the solvent will come in the numerator, and the formula will be number of moles of solvent divided by total number of mole of solution. That is number of mole of solute plus number of mole of solvent. Next children, you can see in the denominator it is Na plus Nb, Na plus Nb, and in the numerator it is the one whose mole fraction is to be find out. That is, for mole fraction of A it is number of moles of A, for mole fraction of B it is number of moles of B. And there is one more formula, mole fraction of A plus mole fraction of B is equals to 1. Suppose you know the mole fraction of A, then you can find out the mole fraction of B. So the mole fraction of B will become what? 1 minus mole fraction of A. So this is an important formula. You should know it. So mole fraction of A is Na upon Na plus Nb, and mole fraction of B is equals to Mb upon Na plus Nb, and mole fraction of A plus mole fraction of B is equals to 1. Or you can say, if you want to find out for mole fraction of B, xa will go that side, and the mole fraction of B will be equal to 1 minus mole fraction of A. So this is a question formula for mole fraction. Now children, we will do one numerical on mole fraction. So question is, calculate the mole fraction of ethylene glycol. You need to find out the mole fraction of ethylene glycol and water also in a solution containing 20% of ethylene glycol by mass. Now children, here mole fraction of ethylene glycol and water you need to find, and it is given in the question that ethylene glycol is 20% by mass. Children, whenever it is 20%, you make it gram. So you can write 20 gram of ethylene glycol. And children, you know mass of solution is equals to mass of solute plus mass of solvent, है ना? So here mass of solution, if it is percentage, then we will consider the mass of solution always 100 gram. Mass of solute is solute. You can see ethylene glycol in water. It means that it is ethylene glycol is 20%. So 20% is less. So solute is ethylene glycol. So you convert percent into gram. So it will be 20 gram. So ethylene glycol is 20 gram. Now mass of solution is equals to mass of solute plus mass of solvent. Solution is made by mixing solute with solvent. As I have given you example, salt in water will form salt solution. Salt present in less quantities the solute, and water present in more quantities the solvent. So here it is mass of solution we will take. Whenever it is percentage, we take the mass of solution 100 gram, and we'll convert this into also gram. So it will be mass of solute, that is ethylene glycol 20 gram plus mass of solvent. This will go that side. So mass of water came out to be 100 minus 20 is equals to 80 gram. Now children, I find out the mass of water and I know the mass of ethylene glycol also. Now what is asked in the question? Question, it is asked, you need to find out the mole fraction of ethylene glycol and water. So the formula for mole fraction is what? Number of moles of the substance which you need to find out, or divide by number of moles of the solute plus number of moles of the solvent. Here first we'll find out the mole fraction of ethylene glycol. So the formula will be number of moles of ethylene glycol divided by number of moles of ethylene glycol plus number of moles of water. Number of moles of ethylene glycol upon number of moles of ethylene glycol plus number of moles of water. But children, to find out the but in question it is not given the number of moles. So first you need to find out the number of moles of ethylene glycol and number of moles of water. Then you put them in this formula so that you get the mole fraction of ethylene glycol. Now children, how we find out the mole number of moles? The formula to find number of moles is equals to children, mole is mass in gram, that is the given mass divided by molar mass. Children, to find out the number of moles of ethylene glycol and to find out the number of moles of water, you should know the mass in gram of ethylene glycol and water, and you should know the molar mass of ethylene glycol and water also. So we got the mass of ethylene glycol 20 gram and we got the mass of water is equals to 80 gram. Now we will find the molar mass of ethylene glycol because we need to put it into this formula. So ethylene glycol is C2H6O2. So it is 12 for carbon. So 2 into 12 plus 1 for hydrogen. But 6 atoms. So 6 into 1 plus it is 16 for oxygen. 2 atoms. So plus 16 into 2. So it came out to be 62 gram per mole. In the same way, we'll find out the molar mass of water. So it is 2. For hydrogen it is 1. So 2 into 1 plus oxygen it is 16 is equals to 18 gram per mole. So children, you got the molar mass of ethylene glycol. You got the molar mass of water. So what you need to find? The number of moles. So number of moles of ethylene glycol is mass in gram. It is 20 gram of ethylene glycol. Divide by molar mass of ethylene glycol. It is 62. So it came out to be 0.322. In the same way, number of moles of water is equal to mass in gram of water divided by molar mass of water. So mass in gram of water is 80 gram. 80 and molar mass of water is 18 gram. So on putting the value, we got the number of moles of water equal to 4.444. Now we'll put the value in this formula. So mole fraction of ethylene glycol is equal to number of moles of ethylene glycol divided by number of moles of ethylene glycol plus number of moles of water. So number of moles of ethylene glycol is equal to 0.322 divided by again number of moles of ethylene glycol 0.322 plus number of moles of water, it is equal to 4.444. So it came out to be 0.068. And now children, we got the mole fraction of ethylene glycol, but in question it is also asked for mole fraction of water. So we know the formula, mole fraction of solute plus mole fraction of solvent is equals to 1. So mole fraction of solvent will be 1 minus mole fraction of solute. So mole fraction of water is equal to 1 minus mole fraction of ethylene glycol. Mole fraction of ethylene glycol we got 0.068. So it came out to be 0.932. So that's it for today. Thank you and have a nice day.